Which number is it? Hold up, hold up. Can I get the right one? Can I get the right one? Ha! I done did it. Okay, the past like 15 minutes have been possibly the biggest roller coaster ride I've had in a while pre-stream. First of all, welcome on. God, I am the good kind of mess. I swear that's a thing that exists. Let's see who we got today. Welcome on in. We got Scald, Cool Cat. We got MQ. Yeah, okay. So for today's stream, we're going to be doing cartography. And I know it doesn't look like it based on the fact that you don't see a map at the moment. I promise we're doing cartography. Can I hit the right button again? Ha! I am way more proud of myself than I should be. Because, so keybinds are something that are really helpful when streaming, and I've never gotten around to doing. So I started doing them, and now I'm discovering things like that the buttons on the side of my mouse are read as like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Which is all fine and good until you go, excuse me, to type somewhere and accidentally do stuff. Also, there was a brief moment where it probably told you that I was going live before the stream. That's because of an accidental keybind moment. I somehow accidentally bound I accidentally bound start stream and it was to the same thing as mute and unmute my mic. So suddenly I was like, OBS is trying to go live. What? No. Stop that. So things might be a little silly with the keybinds, but we'll roll with it, and I guarantee that at some point hilarity will ensue. I will type a number or something, and we're going to wind up with things being silly. I also, on top of the keybind mess going into stream, I hit start streaming. Where are my notes? Oh God, where are my notes? Oh God, where are my notes? I did the frantic, like, rifling through stacks of papers, checking everything around me. I did an almost smart thing with it. I had taken the notes page and tucked it under my keyboard. But the problem is I was going through every other stack except the like 2 papers that were under my keyboard. So, hi, my name is Kitty. I am cosplaying today as a chicken with her head cut off. I also realized that my prior notes sheet is kind of a mess, so I was really quickly recopying part of it. Mostly, let's see, making sure that I have things. So last time we were, poets, welcome on in. It's a pleasure having you here. Lurking is bueno. So, speaking of cosplay, is that a shirt with a cat in it? With a cat. Yeah, it's a cat in the hat. It is a cat in the hat. I've had this shirt for years. I love it. It's a good one. So yes, there's a cat but it's not the cat in the hat. No, it is a cat curled up and taking a nap in the Cat in the hat. I finally parsed, as I was speaking, what your comment was there that I was tripping over. So, it's one of those days. Let me... We have... I'm making sure that I have what we've discovered things are in the lake. So, let's see. The lasers were the lanterns. And the obelisks were the fountains. Welcome on in, Plagiarized. And it is a cat in the hat, yep. Now, welcome on in. I am having a heck of a time starting today. Also, we're probably going to wind up with hilarity at some point because I had to reorganize my screens for today. It's a cat in the hat from the cat in the hat, but it's not the cat in the hat from the cat in the hat. Exactly. I'm glad that we're all on the same page here. So let's see. So lasers, the obelisks, were fountains. We still had to figure out the clams, the triangle. So the triangular leaves were the triangle panels. And we also still have to figure out the flowers. So, got that. Cool. But we have 3 out of, like, 5 things figured out for, all that. So, good. I have notes in front of me. But yeah, hotkeys exist. I'm probably going to screw them up at some point. But, I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. We had the 8.5 hour stream on Saturday for the La Mulana randomizer race that I think I'm sort of recovered from enough. That was a very, very, very long stream. I had a blast. It was great. Clearly I need to practice randomizer more so that that doesn't happen quite the same way. Of course, the seed that I started doing for fun yesterday was It was a thing. It is a thing. I'm still working my way through it. 50 dead Lamezas in, and I've only killed 2 bosses. So, in any case, really quickly, let me think through this week. We have 2 witness streams. So today we're going to be working on this. That whole map thing. We're going to be working on that. And using that to help us track everything down. And also continuing to use the obelisks. And then we're going to be focusing more on implementation tomorrow. We might actually go to a new game start to try to... Wait, where? Oh god, there's my cursor. Okay, my cursor exists. We may go to a new file to help us figure out some of the stuff with the lake. But yeah, I think that's the major stuff. I also tried to make sure that when we are looking at this, I don't know how well you guys can read the upper right. I just realized I'm on a 720 canvas or output size, and I'm using a 1080 canvas, so that might make those illegible. But that's so far how I've been labeling what things are. But the nice thing is that we can toggle easily. There was no way to get a good split screen going. So yeah. This is gonna be a good time. Provided I don't accidentally screw up keybinds and stuff. Also, before we get going really quick, last stream I had an oh no moment. You see this curve? That's part of a line puzzle. Capture? What's going on? Wait. Hold up. Why did this just... I think I know what I did. Hold up. I know what I did. Thank you, MQ. That was a relic from earlier, trying to make things work. Whoops. Professional streamer here. Totes. Welcome on in, Dragon Legion. Yep. So I had a moment of horror as I realized at the end of last stream that there's an end point for a puzzle there, and there is a or up here there is a curved piece that would be part of a circle. It also looks like there's a mark over there, but I have no idea what that's about. So it looks like this is something that is gonna have to intersect with one of the puzzles. So really quickly, just to make sure that I have these noted, we've input all the vault solutions that we have. We're gonna see if we can, with a real quick attempt at things, get this puzzle so that I don't forget it. Also, please yell at me if it's too loud.
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it?
Can I...
So, in the end...
Oh! Yes. So we are looking for a portion that will complete puzzle. It's quiet? Okay. Really quickly? It was still turned down from the other day when things were loud for no good reason. So I'm looking for something that will complete a puzzle. Which means I'm looking for a curve sort of region on the right-hand side of the screen. Oop. Oh, and I could just switch these. Okay, cool. Are we gonna get lucky? Are we... Just occurred to me. Why am I standing over here?
And that way, we are gradually understanding this connection.
If we think it's gonna be over here. Oh god. Forces me to move. I hate this. Ah! I just want to be able to do this from afar. Ah! Also, I have windows layered badly again. Like I said, it's gonna be an interesting time because, all kinds of fun aspects with this. Got new settings to play with, and, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to find the right piece. But I'm hoping.
No, I'm not. I'm
So,
more about the world.
So there's a big circle at the top of this one, which is nowhere near what we need. I think. Unless... Does it count if it's... No, because it never is zoomed in high enough on the upper portion. I don't know. I don't even know if... I've been keeping an eye on the right edge of the screen. But it might be something that's in the middle. I don't think that it's in this one. The color's not quite right there. So let's see, do we have anything whatsoever here? Nope. That's basically the one that we can say with complete certainty, pretty much. That's the wrong color. Like, here we have a nice big circle, right?
This. Know what it is? It's a
Wait. Ah! I was like, why is the door green earlier? I was thinking that. I'm like, ah!
By your interpretation.
Ah!
Things like that. As opposed to...
Ah!
It's a bunch of amino
No.
acids. The stuff that...
No!
A worm,
No! No, 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 no. I don't even know if that's a valid... Is there... Yes, there's an endpoint down there. That's rounded. Oh, frickin' hex. All the hecking hex.
Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them.
Heck.
Things like that, as opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a bunch of amino acids. The stuff that goes
What?
to build up a worm, or a geranium, or you.
Oh.
This is
No! No! No, 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 no.
or you. Second-hand views of the world,
Oh, hex.
made third-hand.
So it's not when it's super big.
Things like that.
Stage free at last.
Know what it is?
Because there we don't have quite the full circle available.
Build up a worm, or a geranium, or you.
No.
This stuff's easier to take,
But-
isn't it? Understandable. Got people in it. This scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crux
Yes, finally.
only what is demonstrably true about the world.
And then,
And the reason why
is it possible that the other one...
thinking about throwing away
There's a circle bit that's in the book that he holds up. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this side now to see if that happens to complete this.
interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that, as opposed to this. Know what it is?
Oh, hey, Retro, welcome on in. Give me a sec. I'm puzzle spotting. Ah!
Or a geranium, or you.
I think I might have missed it already.
This stuff's easier to take, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be when it... Wait. No!
Scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the
So, has to be when he's holding it up. Right?
This stuff's easier to take, isn't it?
Got it. Got it.
It's hard to take.
No problem. It's a pleasure having you stop in, Retro. I hope that things go well. Do the things.
Only what is demonstrably
Do awesome things. Oh god, and then I have to think of what, obelisk this all belongs to.
away those crutches is because
Is there anything else I should be aware of here? Is there any other crap? That's just weird. Wait. That looks like... line puzzle stuff.
ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right
Where... Where does it start? It's probably somewhere up there, so I need to make a quick note. Hey, welcome on in, Draw. Hope you're having a good day. I'm ugh. Staged. I promise she appreciates you all. She's just also immensely distractible. That is so very me. And MQ, reheating food. Chat, please behave while you're gone. Uh-oh. Okay, so I know, so I'm gonna say vines above theater. G Fuel popsicles staged. That sounds... Oh man. Yep, player, I shouldn't have said that, MQ. Nope. So where did this take me? Right, we're in the village. So, fair odds, actually, if that's right below the village, then previously our village obelisk had 16 completed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 2 more. Okay, so we figured out where those came from. Or rather, where those are allocated to. This is important because we are still keeping track of obelisks. So, yeah, we are at 89 of those completed, which means, hold up, I don't have the totals of how many are left. Let me grab that super quick. So let's see, 14, 4, and 12 is 30. 5, so that's 35. 5 more there, so that's 40. And 6, so we have 46 currently left on that. So otherwise, I just wanted to get those done. Also, if there was the manhole thing, we are going to be heading over towards cartography momentarily. But if this is where I was looking down on that stuff, it definitely looks like there's a puzzle to be had in there. But that I need to be along there. Which begs the question of how do I get to that walkway? Do I get to that walkway? So now, Poets unlocked a smooch staged. Ah. Staged, no worries. I don't have a sword anymore. I should probably get that back to you at some point. Draw, you're no longer playing Monster Hunter Stories, you're playing Monster Hunter Stories Reset the Tower, or Monster Hunter Stories Reset the Tower Edition. Oh god. Heck. So now, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be working on, now you'll get the sword out of your car. It's true. You do have one there. So we have a map that we are working on that corresponds to Lake here. Now, I didn't get to clean this up and stuff the way that I wanted to previously. So we're still dealing with things like having a line around the outside of this and all sorts of things like that. So right now I don't have a like super clear, like easily visible on stream legend for you guys, but the black triangles are obelisks and the blue spots are lasers. The yellow triangles are uncompleted triangle panels. So we still have to correctly identify the clams and the flowers. So things that they could be, hypothetically, we have the audio things, we have enviro puzzles, or at least clusters of them, terminal puzzles in a given chain. We've got, what else? So terminal puzzles in a given chain. Trying to think of what else. In any case, here's part of the problem right now, though. We're trying to figure out some of these when we just don't know. Like, vaults are something that could be represented. Actually, hold on. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second. I was just looking at in the windmill, and we get those audio logs from Vault, or not the videos we get, the movies are from vaults. There are 6 listed. So let's 5? Maybe? Was that a clam? No, that's a rock. Let's fight against a sand baroth. And Brute Tigrex is literally destroying you every time. Woof. Scene switching is going to be my demise. Oh no! Oh god. Ah! Whoops. I'm sorry. Still getting used to the hotkeys. Okay, so I need to get oriented a moment because thinking of how best to do this. So how oh, hold on. So this is the desert. This is the desert. So let's start plotting these on there we go. Let's start plotting these on here. So we're gonna add a new layer. And this is gonna be, for now it's gonna be labeled clams. Until we know what they are. So we have, I need a good dot color. That's too small. Go like size 12. That's okay. And I'm gonna be terrible and pick like, no, bad shade of green. Different shade of green. Okay, we're going with green. So we've got one that's located at the end of the desert. Roughly. And that one is open. So we're looking for open clams first. That's a closed clam. That's an open one. This corresponds to which area? This corresponds, let's see. So the cut-in was over there. So this is the starting peninsula. Oh, sorry. I forgot to toggle again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I promise we're going to get better at this. So the point is that there's a clam somewhere like there. Okay? And then and that one's also open. There's an open one over here, which is near the obelisk, near the next thing, so thinking through directions, so that's just, so let's see, laser over there. This is the other side of that bay, and that's open, which puts this being a little bit east of that. So it's going to be unless I'm much mistaken, which isn't likely even. We're gonna here-ish? That might be a bad spot. I'm not confident in that precise location, but right now we're just focusing on getting... There's one over there. So that one works out to like here-ish. Sort of. That's 4. And there's 2 closed ones. Clams or vaults? Clams or vaults. Okay, so we're gonna put a slightly different color for... Yeah, that's the correct thing to have up. I need something that works sufficiently different. We're gonna run out of colors at some point. For now, so the obelisk there. Let's see. Sort of looking at it like this here. Call it like here-ish. And purple, pink, cyan instead of purple. Cyan better? Oh, it's really similar to the blue I used. Okay. I'm trying to avoid red for the moment. So... Getting real advanced here. Welcome on in! Hexaflexagon, your name is still so incredibly fun to say. I hope you're doing well. I'm still getting used to hotkeys. I realized that there was no way I could get the screen and the mapping on on OBS happily and have it look like a good screen. So we're toggling, and by toggling I mean I'm mostly forgetting to toggle and getting yelled at. Okay, so we have one that is also closed near... This is the desert obelisk, I think. Like there-ish? And those are the ones I saw. Yep, we're translating the lake onto the actual map. Yep. So right now, black triangles are the obelisks. We also have the blue dots are lasers, and are honestly more for figuring out relative locations of other things than stuff that we have to locate now. We have the yellow triangles are triangle panels that are somewhere out there that we need to get at some point, because that's what the triangle leaves are. And the green dots are open clams, and the cyan are closed. Which clams are vaults. Clams are just vaults, I think. The ones that have the video stuff that we play in the bottom of the windmill. Oh, and we got a couple of environmental puzzles at the... Sorry, that was loud, close to mic. We also got a couple of puzzles in the windmill. I got 2 of them. I had only recognized the one at first, or the first one existed at the end of last stream, and then I realized when I saw the green petri dish in one of the videos that, oh god, that's why the door's green. So, yeah, basically, this is an exercise in remembering that my brand new hotkeys exist. And not screwing up which one I'm, or which thing I'm on, which scene. So this is going great. So part of the reason I'm saying that these are vaults, by the way, the desert vault would be that green dot out there. We also had the vault that was near the start, that I got like the first stream. And that's the one that was in the starting area. We also had, there's one that was on the side of the mountain. And, excuse me. I'm trying to remember the precise location of the other one. It was somewhere over near the sound stuff. I don't recall. But this means that we can... So there's 2 more vaults that we can possibly locate. I'm kind of... While I think this is a very, very strong conjecture and sufficient for me to, like, be happy making it, I would like to verify. So if I'm navigating to the... Brain, catch up. Where am I heading? I think I have something placed wrong. I have an overwhelming sense that I placed something wrong. So the quarry's out here. The desert... So the desert obelisk is near a point that, there it is near one of those vault points. The problem is, it's very likely to be subterranean, or otherwise tricky to find. So I don't know if we're going to be able to locate it easily. So, if the lasers... So the obelisk there. And the laser there. So think somewhere in this general area. I would possibly underground. Like, there's such a strong chance of it being subterranean. There's a swoosh in the sand. There's a swoosh in the sand. There was a swoosh in the sand. Made a spot check. I can mark another. Snack found. Indeed. Hexaflexagon. At some point, you're gonna wind up with a nickname, probably, but for now... Okay. So yeah, I found... There was a weird swoosh in the sand. I never walk this way. The only reason why I was walking this way was because we're hunting for... a vault. The windmill is too far this way. Wait, is there one at the quarry? No, that's too far north. Unless it starts... Possibly subterranean. quarry would be a not bad spot to have something like that start. Tight spaces warning. No, it's not down here. Quarry would be not a bad place to have something dig into the cliffside. And dig out that way. The problem is, it's more likely something else under the desert. That's a big zigzaggy. That's a big zigzaggy. That's a technical term, I promise. Okay. I'm trying to think, because vaults that I've... There was the anti-tetramino one in the desert. Yeah, that's heading too far that a ways. Unless I'm completely misplacing something on the map. There's an area underneath the windmill. Excuse me, which I suppose could afford access. Tight space warning. Also, there begs the question of why does this toggle? So it stops the windmill. What was that noise? Tight spaces warning. So there's this area that we haven't gotten into. There's a walkway thing above us. This takes us down to the village. I think I determined that that puzzle was impossible, but who the heck knows? Yeah, concerned puzzle face. That is a state of being here. Carb on a brie and latkes. Oh my god. Welcome on in, Dinsdale. Same face you made for that panel. I got you. What emote is that? That emote is amazing. One of the things that I've been contemplating is the idea of kitty goldfish emote. Partly because of the times when just I have this short attention span and it's not even attention span. The problem is the working memory. So now we're in the village area. The temple was where another bunker was listed. Kitty stealing emote ideas. Approved. No, it's... Screw stealing emote ideas. It's fun to come up with new ones. Nah, the goldfish one, I think it has probably been in the making for a while. So, I'm trying to remember if there was a vault back here. Because I honestly don't remember. I know there was the laser. But this seems like a good location for a vault. Just in general. I think I also decided that there was a puzzle somewhere in the rocks here that I just never... Or the shadows that I never got to resolve. So many affiliates and partners now. There's no unique emotes left. The big thing, personally, that I feel like... God. The uniqueness argument is a pain. Partly because, there's a thingy here. What's the thingy? Oop. Okay, we just have the wall there. All in all, I'm just rather annoyed at the wall. So there's another vault. There's another 2 vaults somewhere. I think we might have to leave this for later. That said, there is another thing that we can do to work. Oh, heck! Heck! I have one problem. The gray cloud. Okay, so folks, we're doing a thing. Desert. Desert, desert, desert. I've had my supposition on this for a while. We're not gonna be able to catch this rep, but I have to get the cloud lit up with a laser for next time. So, desert. Oh god, that's such a hike to check whether I have the correct spot. No. Village. Village. Village is where I reflected off of. Village is here. And clearly I'm the village idiot today. Trying to figure out which way I'm freaking going. Okay. It is located, there. Maybe? It's like a, yeah, there. So, I can still generally target that cloud, I think, and have this work. Okay. Okay. Ha ha! Okay. Now, which way did I have to run? Which way did I have to run? I can navigate, I swear, I promise, I swear. Ah! I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I need to go field of flowers, field of flowers, field of flowers. Which is... Oh, hex. Oh, hex. Oh, hex. No, village is there, so we go that a ways. Hey, welcome on in, Hughes. Yup, it's the witness. I'm working on mapping some stuff and also trying to finish environmental puzzles, and I lit up a cloud, but I'm probably too late. Hold up. Am I really lucky? I almost got so lost that wasn't gonna happen. Okay. And worse, did I randomly stumble on it while mapping? Yeah, basically. So I've known that I've theorized that I needed to light up that cloud for a while, but I haven't had any idea where the heck to stand. It's probably something that I saw like way early in the blind and completely forgot. Would I mind showing you around the building I'm facing inside? Give me a sec. You mean the one with the foliage on the outside? Or the... So... In here, this is a fantastic house. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but, yeah, it's fantastic. Has all sorts of options for your grow light needs. We've gotten these puzzles before. It's mood lighting. See, MQ knows what's up. Oh god, real estate it to you. So we have fantastic mood lighting here, which doubles as grow lighting. So for all of your botanical needs and desires, you know what I'm talking about. We have a soundproof recording room in the basement. Like, check this out. You're not gonna hear anything. The sound of your own heartbeat would drive yourself mad if you stood here silently. But that's not the point of this room. The point of this room is recording. This is fantastic soundproof studio. You see, you're a man of certain tastes. Now, like I said, botanical. That's the. So imagine a jungle in your sitting room around the staircase, just having all this plant life around you. It's fantastic. Puts tons of oxygen into the air. It's great. It's thinking clearly. Yeah, this is the answer to the plague that is air circulation in modern office settings. Is to surround yourself with greenery. And let me tell you, this place breathes. You will never have a problem not getting enough air exchanges here. And oh my gosh, it's sunny year round. It's always fantastic. The weather is perfect. So you don't even have to worry about like the rain and stuff. Tell me about the amenities. Are you able to create your own fertilizer for these beautiful plants? Well, absolutely. That's what the other buildings are for. Honestly, any room packed with plants is fairly impossible to breathe in. No, we've got some shelving that comes with the unit and is fantastic. It's robust, sturdy. You know that robust shelving that they put in garages? Yeah, ain't got nothing on this. And it comes with this for free. No, this is a hell of a deal. And it comes with its own seating. Is there a bed of plants for extended rest purposes? Yes. But I would like to direct your attention to this fantastic location, because don't you know, it's always nice to have another building to retreat to, or another space to retreat to when it's time to rest, relax, get some shut-eye. So besides the fact that we have wonderful shady trees all around for you to just sprawl on the lawn and relax in the afternoon sun, we also have someplace that's a little more sheltered for you if you would like a nice bed of moss to rest on. No, this is fantastic. It's a hell of a deal. And don't you know, it's got plenty of space if you want to raise kids. Because don't you know, everyone wants to raise kids. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of space for kids. Follow-up question, is clothing required? I don't think that the locals are very judgmental. Nothing really seems to get to them. They're impossible to perturb. I mean, I don't know what is up with Granny and why she's always talking to the sky here, but she's not bothering anyone. And in fact, the locals are fantastic at helping you tell the time. Because they're always in the same places doing the same things, and you can just check the length of the shadow. You always want to be mayor of stoned villagers. Oh my god. You even have your own watchtower. Thank you. Sold. Dinsdale, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. You'll take 3. Okay, so still working on figuring out the map stuff. I think one thing I've been contemplating doing is to try to get a sense for... So where's the last save at? Okay, so it's basically like right here. Villagers have the best poker face ever. So, I want to see what a pristine map looks like. Is basically where I'm going with this. I want to see a pristine map. And by that, I mean the lake. So, we are going to take a look at this. So, here we go. And we're gonna complete a couple of things. Not a lot, just a little. In furtherance of this. So now we're up here. Hi. This is one that, What? What? Puzzles, and it's the same like sun sigil thing on the napkin there.
Ever in my life have I sought thee with my songs. It was they who led me from door to door, and with them I have felt about me, searching and touching my world. It was my songs that taught me all the lessons I ever learned. They showed me secret paths. They brought before my sight many a star on the horizon of my heart. They guided me all the day long to the mysteries of the country of pleasure and pain. And at last, to what palace gate have they brought me in the evening at the end of my journey?
Audio by Wabi Sabi Sound. Andrew Lackey, Bo Anthony Jimenez, Jeff Garnett, Luca Fusi, Eric Lorenz.
I'm confused. Yep, there's the lady with the hair. And bird feet? She's a siren. Apples. What the heck is going on? There's a bar.
Architecture. Form Design Studio, Deanna Van Buren, Rodrigo Lima. Fletcher Studio, David Fletcher, Nicholas Wright, Beth Bacalich.
There's a pool.
The core development team of The Witness was comprised more or less as follows. Design and generally steering the ship, Jonathan Blow.
So we have credits?
Programming, Ignacio Castaño, Salvador Belmurciano.
That's the big thing that's happening right now, is it seems credits?
Modeling and texturing, Luis Antonio, Orshi Spaniel, Eric A. Anderson.
I was just gonna try to figure out the map today. That's all I was gonna do. And this is in a cloud bank? Digital. Huh, you always thought of it as a lotus, never thought of it as a sun. It looks like half a sunburst to me, but now that you mentioned the lotus bit, that makes a heck of a lot of sense. Probably more sense, but I like both ideas. Deep breaths, kitty, deep breaths. Yes, remember to breathe. Here, remember to breathe. Play garage. Now this is a property you're interested in. Yes, seriously, look at the view. Like, this view is excellent. We can be neighbors. Whereas you were actually fairly excited to see me do this after reaching the glass elevator, but I noped right out. Yeah, and yeah, we're here, Scald. I don't know where here is, other than I don't even know. Ooh, lights are pretty. That's orange. Which is a different color than usual. Because aren't these usually... Wait. Flowers. In the pond. There's yellow ones. Audio. I'm putting audio with a question mark. Because if most of them are white flowers, that corresponds to most of the recorders being white. Right. You know what it's called when you play too much of this? Badgering the witness. Oh, welcome on it. I wanted to go look at the lake. I wanted to go look at a pristine lake so that I could figure out what everything was.
Additional contributions in modeling by...
Really quickly. I think at some point... Yeah, subtitles got turned off at some point accidentally, I guess. Reticle, yes.
Shannon Galvin, Alex Hayworth, Andrea Blazic, Eric Urquhart, and David Hellman. Additional contributions in programming by Casey Miratori, Andrew Heenick, Nicholas Ray.
What is this? It's a table. with puzzles above it. I think we're gonna be heading down towards it. What? Are we dead-ended? Or am I just blind? I'm blind. There's a way tucked into the rocks here. No? That's where I came from. Heck. So I have to go across to the other one. I'm good at... I wasn't expecting it to go up. I'm so deeply baffled. This is the most, like, signs of other people that we've seen all game.
Special thanks to Jeff Roberts, Daniel Massio.
This view is gorgeous. Wait, is this? I need to search for things as I go. But. Okay. Heck. There were puzzles down there that I don't think I ever got to resolve from other angles, but I don't think it can, because the angled panel, it can't resolve from up here. However, the swoosh by it, I could totally see if we get a window. Also, I apologize for some of the close quarters movement. I'm trying to not obliterate everyone, including myself. I promise. Looking for more audio there. Are there any others along here? And the staticky screens. That looked like a thingy, but it was the glass. So we knew there was one on the bench. There's briefcases.
In-house playtesting by Francis Dooling.
So we still
Michael
have just
Calandra,
credits.
Timothy Steen. Thanks to our friends who helped playtest. Daniel Ben-Mergui, Mark Ten Bosch,
This is very clearly
Hart,
like final area.
Chris Hecker,
Just
Brian Moriarty, Chris Butcher, Aaron Robinson,
so there's one in here.
Jeff Roberts, Juan Chun. Special thanks to our friends at Sony. Nick Sutner, Adam Boyes, Justin Massengill, Alessandro Bevenzi.
I know I keep like walking back and forth and looking at things 1,000 times. I've had some spot check problems today, so I'm really trying to be thorough. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. This is gorgeous. I love this. Oh, heck. I know I've got like this ear-to-ear silent grin thing going. This makes me happy and giddy seeing all this. It's so pretty. It also really puts in perspective like how big and small the area of the island that we're running around truly is. Excuse me. We have handle recognition happening. Whoa. Okay. There's static on... What? This little tiny path in darkness. Is this just telling me that, like, I was in purgatory and I'm going to heaven? Because I'd like to go back where the puzzles are. So we have flowers there. Flower. Frames. All the different... So partition means once... Is this possible? Yes. But what? Hold on, what? Uh-huh? What? I turned on the lights. Hey, who turned out the lights? Hey. Who turned out the lights? I staged the other room, just went, no. So now we're going on to this, like, path into the void. There's a buoy. It's one of the folks. I think it's one of the dudes. I'm trying to remember from what area. That's a dude who's I keep getting spooked by lights coming out of nowhere. I have a bit of glare on my screen right now. Not a lot, but my heaven would have a ton of puzzles. I'm gonna catch up on chat. I know I've been intermittently doing stuff. I will catch up on chat in a minute. Wait. We unplugged from the Matrix. Yep. Neural nodes. Heck. Pee bottle. What? Yeah, dude, if you've been there for a long time, yeah, your legs are not gonna work so happily. That's why you, like, ease yourself up. What? You think that's your jacket? Model of one of the thinking dudes? I think that's the one from the mountaintop, maybe. There was a... Is it? There was someone who was sitting by, like, a laptop on the mountaintop. Mechanical universe and beyond. This is nuts. Excuse me. There's circles, like, everywhere in that office, too. Oh my god. There's puzzles everywhere. That's what... Oh my god. He still sees puzzles. Oh my god. I'm reminded of when the day that I realized the existence of environmental puzzles, and I started having that paired response of, there's puzzles everywhere. He ate a puzzle. Rip, no completion. No more completion. And sound. Oh, heck. Don't toss a half-eaten puzzle down like that. Finish eating it. I do promise I'm circling back to the earlier chat stuff in a minute. I'm dude, the outside world's not safe. There's puzzles out there. It reminds me of the song that was used as the theme song for Monk. It's a jungle out there. And Stage just singing it from down the hall now. There's a puzzle. There's a puzzle. And oh god. It's fascinating how something so mundane happens to be so riveting. Like, Sure, the guy's getting out of basically being in an induced coma. But fundamentally, it's a guy with a GoPro on, walking around. And it's fascinating, really, just how mesmerizing this is. What the heck? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Denku, what happened? Where am I? I don't know. He woke up. Heck! Whoop. Me. Okay. But I still didn't get to do what I wanted to do. You've solved me sleep puzzle. GG again or something. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so catching up a sec. So going back, regarding Vi Hart. Yes, share videos. Worse. Well, most big maps are largely procedurally generated, so they aren't comparable. And you're pretty sure Jonathan Blow wouldn't have anything to do with Heaven that doesn't have puzzles. Yeah. Heaven that doesn't have puzzles. Yep. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't miss as much as I thought. Okay, so here's the problem. We just GG'd a second time, and I still haven't solved all the puzzles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just figured out what Granny's doing here. So one of the cool things about some of these puzzles, right? Or no, they're not even puzzles. They're. So there was the guy who was like kneeling on, who was on one knee, reaching up towards a glass that was on top of a display cabinet, but the shadow cast it such that it was in his hand. They're juggling. Didn't even get an achievement. Scald. There's a discussion you heard secondhand from a witness speedrunner. The witness speedrun is less than 20 minutes. Really? 20 minutes to get to the credits? No, credits is like 1 minute. There's lots of blinds that do that, having known environmental... Or, so, hold up. Worse, it's funny that you could theoretically start the game and do that within 5 minutes. There's blinds that do that, having known environmental puzzles exist. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very glad I went into this game with as little information as I had. Now, something that we have to do a sec. We're gonna just start anew. Like, completely. I don't want to touch the other one a sec. We're just going, hold up. Settings. Yes. Okay. So we're actually doing as little as possible this time. We're not even touching environmentals. So now... What was this? Just had to process this one. Okay, got it. Okay, and then that leads over there, which means we need the other string of stuff. There was one back here, wasn't it? Yeah. Boom. And the last one comes from over there. Which leads back here. Apologies for the running and all that jazz. Just trying to... Oh, brain. I want the lower one, I think. Cool. Which brings me... no, wrong thing. Brain. Right, that did unlock the last of these. Speedrun attempt 2! What am I trying to find out about the lake? I'm trying to confirm what things are. For certain. So, in particular, I want to confirm vaults. Like, for realsies for certain. And I also want to confirm, if I'm right about the, whatchamacallit, the audio logs. No, lake's that way. My routing is bad and I should feel bad. Okay. So this is as close to a pristine lake as we can get. So, things that we're seeing. We already determined that the lanterns being lit was the, So this is initial state. So, lanterns, the default is unlit. We knew this. Fountains are... Oh! Wait a sec. Fountains are obelisks. But we didn't do any environmental puzzles. They're not showing. Heck, I have to be over there. So I'm just grabbing, like, the nearest environmental puzzle I can think of. Actually, hold up. Where was it? That was a sound. There was a whoosh. Yes! A fountain gets turned on. So let me write this out more fully. So we have lantern, fountain, oops, sorry, bumping the mic, leaves, clams, and flowers. So, lanterns, unlit is the default. Fountain, none, then on, and then we don't know what the last state is. I'm presuming that there is a state that is associated with having completed an obelisk. So that is pure assumption on my part. And the closest we are to finishing one is, I think, 4 away. So, I don't know if we're gonna get that soon. I never recorded the sky one. So that might be tied to the desert. I don't remember what color the trail was. I'm talking about the puzzle that was in the sky that we had to shine the laser on the cloud for. So, leaves. Default state for leaves is very much yellow. Yep. So yellow and then dark. Audio logs are very easy to overlook. You mean in the world? No comment on the lake. Clams, are shut, I think we determined. So Desert Vault would be there. Or no. Is there? No. Where's... The Desert Vault was... No, Desert Vault is just hard to see because of the reflection. So clamps start off closed. And then they open. And then the flowers are all closed. Now, if I want to verify whether I believe this is true, or whether what I believe is true is actually true, I need one of the... It's not strictly close, but there is an audio log that I remember its particular location, and I will always remember it because of the first session. Or rather, getting stuck with the first session. So let me think. How am I doing this? How am I doing this? Oh god, it's... Heck! It's over on the island is the problem. Do I know of any others that are super easy for me to find? Oh heck, I forgot how buried that one was. Audio logs, audio logs, audio logs. I forget if there was one on... What do we got here? Anything? Oh, that's just the vault. Oh heck, oh heck, oh heck. I remember there being something on the roof there. I don't know if it's an audio log. It is not. I need an audio log. I'm willing to go on a hike, I remember. At least one. I'm going a really bad route, and I apologize. There's at least one that I can think of its precise location. Oh god, that was so inefficient on the routing. Temple. I was thinking of having to go to the top of I was thinking of having to... No, is that accessible? Yes, because it's by the obelisk. Okay. Where's the damn temple? Temple's over this way. I thought I was gonna have to walk up the mountain. The other thing is that this gives me... I'm gonna be the world record holder for lake percent. Okay.
The glass is...
We join
Hi,
spokes
cat.
together in a wheel. But it is the
Okay,
simple
so I just
pull
activated
that
2 of
makes the
these.
wagon move. We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside
So now...
that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for
The big thing is that those are relatively
inner
easy to
space
place.
that makes it
They're
livable.
proximate to
We
the
work with being.
obelisk that serves the temple
Knowledge is
area.
what we use. Lao Tzu, 6th century BC.
Yes! We got it. Okay. And those are 2 unique flowers is actually the biggest part of that. So, okay, now we can go back to the main file. Facts established. Seriously. So, now... So, closed is the default state. So now, one of the things I'm looking at is how many closed flowers I have. And I have to figure out a way to count this reasonably. I'm probably gonna have to do so via map. Okay. We can also change this. Oops, sorry. So those are Waltz clams. These are... I'm trying to make this a little more useful. So, building that in so that it's a little more The Doritos are, those are the triangle panels. Those are the ones that are strewn about, discarded. That one, I forget whether we hard confirmed it. I mean, I can take a sec to hard confirm it in a moment. So, by elimination, sure, but there's a panel whose precise location I know and can easily check on the lake. The only problem is that it's a little bit of a hike. And by that I mean, oh god, the desert is huge. What are you doing, cat? The triangles are the number of times you can pass by that cell. Oh, right. For some reason... Wait, I'm back on the... No, I can't confirm. I thought I was... Oh, God. In order to confirm this, I would have... I'm back on the main file, is the problem. Which means that I ran out here for nothing. This is where I need to be, and I'm still running around to the desert. Crossing the desert, like, twice because I'm a dingus. Hi, cat. Oh, he's curled up at my feet. He wants to cuddle. Justify has not been liking being picked up as much lately. Otherwise, I would totally pick him up. I'll have to do a full version of the map at some point. We're gonna focus for now on things that allow me to complete. But, Ent quietly crunches on cookies. Welcome on in, Ent. Also, I just realized I'm like 5 zillion miles away from my mic today. I probably should not be. No. If you're having a good time. I have to say, of course I remember like the least convenient locations for things. Because the other triangle panel that I could immediately think of is is in the basement of the windmill. There's other panels as well, but heck. Basically heck. Oh, yeah, I have a kitten on the floor by my feet. He's cuddling. He's purring. Only I had a map. You know, You're not wrong. I can't see it from here. Ah. Heck. Okay. Yes! That's the leaf. It is unlit. So we have like super hard, for realsies, total confirmation. I should check the desert obelisk to see if the one cloud puzzle drew to here. Excuse me. Oh. He's just sitting next to my feet, waiting. So, obelisk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 completed. Nope, it did not draw to here. I should actually really track down where that puzzle drew to. I can do process of elimination for at least part of it. Assuming I can, you know, navigate, which is a... Heck. I keep on... Like, my brain is in 20 gazillion different places at once. None of them, like, hear enough for me to navigate worth a crap. Village obelisk. So it was close to the mountain, but sourced from the desert laser and reflected off of a laser here. Heck plus. We gotta have a heck counter. Oh, heck. Okay, so blank wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It was a village puzzle. Because we had 18 previously. So, woo! Okay. Now that we've done this, my bookkeeping is good. We need this again. Because right now, I need to get approximate locations on audio logs. So first, we're going to start with a fixed, good spot for keeping track of things. Oh dear, there's a bunch over there. So now... So we have the... This is going to be red. And... I don't think I have a good tool otherwise. Put these to like 14. Okay. So now that's where the lady is. And the vault is on the side of there. So we have a cluster. Making sure that I'm let me fix my in-game orientation to be a better match for this. So that it's easier for me to spot. So... We've got a couple there. One up there. One sort of over there. There's also one like over that a ways. And over there. Let's see, I've put 6 on the map thus far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing something somewhere. Ah, there's one closer to the laser. Boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of it. So then there's a few yellow ones that are heading towards, I think, this lantern. No, it's this lantern. So for yellow, oh heck. I hate using 2 different reds. Or pinks. There's like 2 yellows there-ish. A pink for good measure. So the nice thing is that we can just layer these in. We're just gonna put down some happy little logs. Some fluffy white clouds. Happy little trees. Okay. So that covers... Oh, and there's... where is along here? Let me just see the shape. That jut. That cut in. So this cut in. So we are currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the map. Okay, so I'm just scooching around the lake. Don't mind me. There's one way at the end here. These are approximate locations too. So basically I just have to search anything that's remotely in that region. So, relative to this obelisk, yeah, that obelisk. Yeah, I think so. Yes. So that obelisk and laser, so there's probably something like there-ish. Then around, let's see, that's the village, yes? Yes, this laser corresponding to the village, just so that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing for a moment. We have a bunch of logs there, which are going to be right, so it's a little over from the obelisk. A little above the obelisk. There-ish. A bit to the north. That's probably bad scaling, but we're trying. We are definitely trying. I come down to the peninsula over here. And 1, 2. There's one by like up there. Hopefully this is exhaustive, at least for the ones that we haven't gotten. Symmetry Island's got one somewhere. There is a yellow one next to the vault. Is there? I don't know how many we're at. I'm gonna have to count the final total once I get around this map. There are so many of these. Holy shit. Like, I'm looking and my map looks like it's got a case of the pox. Like, heck. I'm so sorry. Okay. So now we're looking... The map is basically upside down compared to where I am standing at the lake. So sort of equidistant from these two. There's going to be, you know, something up in that neck of the woods. Ish. There's going to be... Let's see, there's a cut there. That doesn't look right where I just placed one. Which corresponds to the river. Is this the river inlet? I think so. Maybe? If so, this makes some measure of sense. Except I think this one's going to be completely a crapshoot as to whether I'm even in the right zip code. So I'm presented with 3 lanterns that I can place in relation to. Four, really. Is it just... So that's on the one side of the quarry. That's on the other. Maybe there-ish. There-ish? Maybe? The white is my, okay, so, symbols-wise. Well, obviously there's background. So, lasers, lanterns, are the blue dots. Obelisks are black. Triangle leaves that we haven't gotten are the yellow triangles. I got lazy and everything is I got lazy and everything is dots. So we have vaults represented by the clams. The cyan are ones that are not open. The green are ones that are. And then we have our magenta and red lilies. I am so sorry for the subtle difference in the colors. The big white dot is the mountain. That is part of how I'm keeping myself oriented. Because my sense for where... It's funny, because my sense for, like, how the lake is aligned is actually about, call it a 45-degree rotation off of where it actually is spatially versus the map. So I'm trying to make sure that I hey, welcome on in, Action. How are you doing? I know we're mapping today. So now come on, kitty, get out your sextant and let's do this for real. Heck. You're making me do freaking trig and whatnot. Okay, so we have those two. And then we get to this cluster over here, which corresponds to the shipwreck. So this is just straight upside down compared to our map. So we are doing this chunk. Okay, so then what do we got? I'm making sure that I've got the count right on stuff. So that was either side of that platform. So now we are up in this like obelisk region with the lanterns. So that's the obelisk fountain. There's the lanterns. I think that those are the correct lanterns. They look like the correct lanterns. Heck. So we have one that's along the top edge. So we've gotten the one. Heck. I'm having a hard time just 180ing this, which is really silly because I shouldn't be having this much trouble. I usually have no problem with things like this. Hold up. Clam. Clam? I may have something messed up somewhere? Clam. Just closed? Those are, I think, those 12Zs? Yeah, those are 12Zs. So somewhere just out over yonder. That's weird. I don't like this. Okay. Returning to... Clam, mussel! It's like Duck, Duck, Goose, but with seafood! Okay, so to make this a little easier... Hey, mods, dude, everything okay? Mm-hmm. You're just chilling? Gonna go eat? No problem. Food's important. Food is very important. Very, very, very important. Sustenance is kind of necessary for that little thing called life. So, okay. Trying to follow the contours here and get a sense for... Okay. Yeah, that's the one cut in. And then it juts out a little bit and then cuts in again. So somewhere... Where's this? I probably placed the clam wrong. I probably placed it very wrong. This is hard. Cartography is hard. Loosely, somewhere up in there. So then we have the cut-in. There's something at the end of here. There's a puddle over this way, which probably, let me confirm. Yeah, so the puddle is that island, I guess. I'm gonna go with the puddle as this island, in which case, got something at one end, something like up there. I'm gonna switch where the clam is. So we're gonna go that. Clam. Kinda. Oh, right. Helps if I do this. Switch my tool back to the correct thing. I think that's more like somewhere on the sort of the north side of, but yeah, because there's twisted metal and stuff that is on around the lake. It seems a calzone and a pie. Do I want anything? Ooh. Paint.net, I don't have anything that's like super fancy in terms of like. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I did the thing. You wish you could find something more capable that's easy to use. You've realized that the audio on my stream has been looping for ages? What? Why can't Witness swim? Why can't Metroid crawl? Traded swimming for the ability to make lines sparkle with his eyes. You refreshed and it's done, but it was amazing. Oh my god. I don't know. Heck. So anywho. So we put that over there. As for why I accidentally had the scene change, so the hotkeys are a new thing and I'm still getting used to them. There's buttons on the side of my mouse, which is all well and good. The problem is that they default to being numbers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I started binding them to scene changes and stuff in OBS, obelisk obelisar, black triangles, obelisk obelisar, obelisk. Oh my god, staged. So no, I have new hotkeys bound. I finally got around to binding some hotkeys, like for stream, and we're at like minimum of a half a dozen screw ups thus far this stream. Which I mean, it's to be expected. New hotkeys are hard to get used to, in particular when they're overloaded as your number keys. So if you're trying to put in a number for, say, paint.net. So apparently that on loop didn't sound too unusual for you. Wow. Nah. To be fair, I do get stuck on like words and syllables sometimes and just trying to articulate. So then there's a peninsula here, which we're on the correct layer, we have the correct color. So somewhere out on this peninsula there is a log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. So let me think. So yeah. Did I just place that badly within the peninsula? Probably. Yes. Placing it closer to there. And then we worked our way around the lake. Did I ever place that one? I don't know. The other problem is that there's some that are like way out there that are hard to spot. See this one, which is... I have no idea where to even place that one. So hold on, the peninsula is over here. I guess, maybe? Peninsula is over here. So it's west of the peninsula, kind of south of those, so Puts it like here? Maybe? How close to a fountain is it? Not that close to a fountain. So, more like here. Oh, that might actually just be in there, now that I think about it. Except it's not close to a lantern. Further south a little bit. Yeah. No? Yeah, I like that better, is the estimate. Incredibly precise here at the moment. And then there's an audio log that's like practically on top of one of the lanterns, so we have the 5 that go across the north portion of the island. It's the second one. It's got one like practically on top of it. Okay. I think that's a start. At least. Oh, heck. What's this nonsense up here? What's this nonsense? There-ish. Okay, so now how am I? So we're gonna start here. So really quickly, for the purposes of counting, I'm gonna draw an arbitrary line, and then we're gonna work our way around and section things off as we have to. Actually, excuse me. I like this idea. So hold on. We're just gonna pick arbitrary areas. There's no good reason why I'm drawing these lines like this. There's none whatsoever. So up here we have 4. 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Better than some of the vandalism you can find with similar drawings. Yeah. Okay, so total this says, so let's see, 8 and 12 is 20, plus 7 is 27, plus 9 is 36. I count 36-ish. I say ish because that's assuming that we made spot checks on all the lilies in the lake. And, okay, yeah. Additionally, I should note that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are yellow. So now I'm going to keep the triangle leaves turned off for now, just so that we limit some of the symbol shenaniganery. So now we start hunting. It's 1, 2, 3. No, I missed at least one. There's 2 yellows over there. There's 2 yellows by this laser. And then there's 2 yellows there. Counting is deceptively hard. So that's somewhere like north and south of the obelisk. I should actually try to place those better. Oh heck, I have to go across the bridge. No, wait, I got those 2. Hold up. They just looked completely different from where I was. That's it, they're still the ones north and south of the obelisk. It's not even strictly north and south. I try and get this set up so that it's roughly... We get... Here. Nope. Wrong color. Here. Not quite that far. Here. And here. This one's slightly further. This is also hard because all of this has to be viewed from an angle. Also, oh god, I'm getting blinded. It's actually sunny today, so I've got my screen itself is matte. The edge of the screen is not. So now... that invalidated our count, so... Actually, hold up. No. We have to go back to here a sec, and, correct this. Which means that there's 2 more, so that's 38-ish. Excuse me, with 7 yellow. Okay. I'm gonna turn that layer off now. And now we get to continue. So now, I have to pick a spot and start searching. There's a lot around the mountain, but that's also going to be a pain in the butt. We're going there anyways. There's also a vault over there. That is, no, that's open. Because that's the one on the side of the mountain, I think. Why am I pathing dumb? Probably. Also keeping an eye out for, like, especially in some of the spots that I don't come to very frequently. Trying to keep an eye out for potential puzzles. We also still have the big swoosh on the side of the mountain that I don't think we ever finished. There's also puzzle here that you can see that there's the indication of there being environmental puzzle there, except we can't see it. Green, I think, would reveal it. But we can't get onto the green floor. So I don't know. Yeah, that just looks like a puzzle. But I can't make it happen. Did I get to the top floor of here? Yes. It occurs to me that when I did the flower area, I don't recall if I knew about audio logs. Or at least if I was really looking for them. And this looks like there's probably some in the area. This sucks because there's a lot of stuff to search. Things like shelves are good places. Tucked away behind things. Sitting on windowsills. So we're gonna head up here. A lot of this is just trying to make spot checks. I think this thing opened. Yeah. I don't know what good that does me. We're gonna leave that open. I don't even want to think about trying to spot an audio log in this. But we're trying. Like on the one side it's on the one hand it's lit up. So it at least means there's a prayer. I also have glare on my screen because if I don't leave that window open, the kittens will maul the blinds. This is yet another one of those times where I think about how mean I would be in placing stuff like this, and like where I think would be awesome places to put stuff like this, and I realize how like awful that would be for some folks. The elevator itself would also be a good location. We can't get to the green floor. Yeah, we're still leaving this open. I'm gonna run back to the top. I loved this area. Just in general. Where the... Which bloody level did I leave the elevator on? What? So the elevator's not up here. What? I'm missing an... How does one lose an elevator? How? Like, am I just blind? I probably am just blind, realistically. Elevator's on the bottom floor. Oh god, the glare is real. I'm trying to see. You guys are probably getting a very bright view right now, actually. Tell you what, give me a quick sec. Let me fix that. That should be a bit better. Excuse me. Layer things back correctly. There's my chat window. My chat window vanished. Okay. So we're heading down. Am I already downstairs? I'm probably down. Yes, I'm already downstairs. I'm dingus. Kitty is no longer a ghost. Yeah, my bad about that. So, it won't let us go the one level. So this is all about partitioning according to what level you're trying to go to, and I don't have the solutions saved in my notes anymore. And we're going up. I could remember the targets, or the specific ones. Oh, I'm still gonna need it. Heck. If I want to go past green. Because long story short... And that's also where the stairs end. wish I had my notes handy. Actually, I think... Oh god. I have to go a couple months back in my pictures on my phone, because I think I actually did save solutions. Unless I deleted them all like an idiot. I went really far back. Okay. That's Fez. Am I lucky? Maybe. Maybe? Heck. That was day 1 of going to that area. Do I have the others? I don't think so. I could refigure it out, yes, because it's all about reflecting, or what colors reflect versus absorb colors of light. So I can put it back together, I just am a slug. Oops, sorry. So... let me see. So under red light, those, so I have what, a 5x4. So we are gonna quickly, I wish I could show notes on this. Realistically I could if I wanted to open up another paint.net. I don't wanna. So we have absorb, absorb, absorb. Reflect, 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 reflect. Under the influence of blue light. Reflect, reflect, reflect. And I'm basically just snaking around from... the audio's looping again. What the heck? Oh, that's just me. Oh. Don't make me boop your snoot. So basically, starting from the left-hand side of this, snaking up, then down, and then back up again the right side, I am listing them off. So, I know it sounds super repetitive. I'm sorry. So for blue, it's reflect, 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 absorb, absorb, absorb. And then, so, okay. I also have to think, under the influence of mixed blue and green light. 3 colors emerge. means white. Or, no, that's... I have to list them by colors here. White, 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 white. Dark blue, so that's, reflecting blue. Reflecting blue. White, white. Or I'm gonna list it as instead absorbing green. AG. AG. White, white. Absorbing blue. Absorbing blue. Absorbing blue. So it so we have those three: reflect red, absorb blue, and reflect green. So the ones on the right, the trio alongside on the right are the same color. Red is absorbed, for the ones on the left, or blue is reflected. Or am I just completely off base? Heck. Trying to brain no go. The reasons why you hold on to notes are little things like this. Taking a look through things again. Bottom right two never take on any color. Or rather, they are always reflecting everything. The two up here, the same case. Those two are purple of some variety. And three on the left are blue-green. Which means that if we then go from green to green and red, we go to green and red, then that gives us these will show up as green. Those are white. These show up as purple. Means they're gonna show up as green, right? Hold on. So those figure their own thing. Also, the white over there. How am I handling this? Brain, brain, brain. That reflects everything. Those absorb things. So the absorbing blue ones reflecting the other two colors. Reflecting that. Oh, those reflect green and red. They're going to look the same as the white. And the bottom two. Nope. Heck. I failed the logic brain. Hold up. I goofed. I have a goof. Okay. It wasn't quite what I was looking for, but it gets me up there. Okay. Okay. That wasn't the floor I was aiming for, but I do at least have the distinctions between these, and that puts us up in natural light, which means that I can verify what everything is. I think part of it is I haven't eaten enough today, honestly, so I might take a quick BRB in a couple minutes. Although, I said I wasn't going to stream for too long tonight. I don't know. I think... Nah, I'll hold off on the noms. Okay, so now it should hopefully be super easy. So... if I'm looking for either green level or what's going to be above it. So green level or green red. Cyan is reflecting... see, that's reflecting, blue at least. So there's two of them that, 4 spots are reflecting all. So those are easy to, those are the white spots. Those are easy to mark, because those are always going to be the same. We have two in the middle, so magenta, which means that it's gonna reflect magenta and absorb green. Trying to think of how to note this. Sensibly, without punching the mic, preferably. So... the magenta corresponds to reflecting red and blue. Which means that those are going to come up as... so if they're reflecting red and blue, absorbing green. So... under green light, they're going to show up as absorbing. And under a mixed green-red light, they're going to show up as absorbing words. Absorbing green. Cyan corresponds to reflecting blue and green for this. So reflecting blue and green means excuse me. For reflecting blue and green, then that means words. Under green light, those are going to show up as being white. And under mixed green-red, absorbing red. right-hand side, we have the yellow. I have something off somewhere. I'm getting 2/3 the way through brain logic, and that's not enough. Green, red. Green, red, I think, is the floor that I need to get to. If that's absorbing blue. Absorbing blue and absorbing red, but that doesn't... Hold on. I'm having a dumb somewhere. I'm having a big dumb. Oh, red and green. Right. It's reflecting red and green. Which means that those are going to show up as reflecting both. I think that means that we have this split. No. Heck. Stop. Stop. Why can't I brain today? I has the dumb. I've done this before. We've solved this before. I'm just trying to do it faster and I'm doing it badly. It's finite combinations. Okay, so that was for that floor. Just the broken floor. And then we need this floor, I think. Which means so then let's see, it's red, right? So bottom floor is red, then it's red blue, blue, blue green, green. Oh. Was I looking for the wrong floor? I was looking for the wrong floor, I think. No, brain. Brain is not working so well. No, I keep making that. And it's not the right thing. Green floor. Got it. You know. What? Wait, hold on. I was trying to... I want to get inside of there. Oh my god. I am so sorry. That was all... It was all bad. Don't suppose there's any other way into this place. You know, through the side. Yeah, that was me getting tunnel vision and then rolling a bunch of ones. Okay, ignoring that, where do I want to go? So we've gotten the stuff on the top of the mountain, I think, but I'm gonna check, like, for things on the path. Let's see, this, we've done this. This was a vault. Where were the vaults that haven't been opened, ostensibly? I'm vaguely recalling a couple of things that, like, existed towards the swamp. The Tetromino swamp. That I couldn't get into previously. Because of, like, one-way doors and stuff. Yeah, things like that. How do I get over there? I have to remember how to do things. Let's see. Pathing. Check up there. Means I need to get to there. Which means... Boom. Oh, no. Hold up. Boom. Boom. Oh, and there's the damn puzzles that were, like, along the sides. Which are just... Come on. So now we're up here. This whole area exists. Sorry, I thought for a sec I saw, like, one of the recording things in the water. And did, like, a triple take. I know, very unsmooth camera management. There was one that was indicated as somewhere, like, off towards the end of the peninsula. It's not, like, completely at the end of the peninsula. In the north face of the peninsula. And... this is the arm that has the dock. So this. Which means I think it's probably somewhere along this path. Hold up. Are they being, like, true assholes and putting them in a tree or something? Hey, got one. We got one. We got, this one. So we are gonna make... What am I gonna change these to as I get them? We're gonna put... I'm gonna make these slightly bigger. Maybe? Actually, no. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull that color. Boom. Oh, crap. I did the thing again, didn't I? I didn't mean to BRB. I typed a number into the whatchamacallit, into the brush width. That's what I did. I really have to fix those keybinds. But yeah, so this is where the spot was. That's my solution for how to handle ones that we have found.
We have two kinds of knowledge which I
have bad layering again.
Call symbolic and intimate. I do not know whether it would be correct to say that reasoning is only applicable to symbolic knowledge, but the more customary forms of reasoning have been developed for symbolic knowledge only. The intimate knowledge will not submit to codification and analysis, or rather, when we attempt to analyze it, the intimacy is lost and replaced by symbolism. For an illustration, let us consider humor. I suppose that humor can be analyzed to some extent and the essential ingredients of the different kinds of wit classified. Suppose that we are offered an alleged joke. We subject it to scientific analysis as we would a chemical salt of doubtful nature, and perhaps after careful consideration, we are able to confirm that it really and truly is a joke. Logically, I suppose, our next procedure would be to laugh. But it may certainly be predicted that as the result of this scrutiny, we shall have lost all inclination we ever had to laugh at it. It simply does not do to expose the workings of a joke. The classification concerns a symbolic knowledge of humor, which preserves all the characteristics of a joke except its laughableness. The real appreciation must come spontaneously, not introspectively. I think this is a not unfair analogy for our mystical feeling for nature, and I would venture even to apply it to our mystical experience of God. There are some to whom the sense of a divine presence irradiating the soul is one of the most obvious things of experience. In their view, a man without this sense is to be regarded as we regard a man without a sense of humor. The absence is a kind of mental deficiency. We may try to analyze the experience as we analyze humor and construct a theology, or it may be an atheistic philosophy. Let us not forget that the theology is symbolic knowledge.
I'm trying to get across to
the experience is intimate knowledge.
like that neck of the woods.
And his laughter cannot be compelled by the scientific exposition of the structure of a joke. So a philosophic discussion of the attributes of God, or an
Actually, no,
impersonal
that's not where I need to go.
is likely to miss the intimate response of the spirit, which is the central point of the religious experience. Arthur Eddington, 1927.
So we are looking for... It's going to wind up somewhere over there, I think, is where we're looking for a log. Fuck, that's so slow. Something that we will do for end of stream is try and get the big swoosh on the side. Wait a sec. Hold on. Does this interact somehow? Oh, hi. I love some of the tricks that they play with the statues. I love these. I'm also, like, looking to see where a puzzle would be in this. Because it looks like it would be a good spot for one. It's cool. But not from this side. How do I get to that other side? Hmm. Boom. Nope. Wrong. Herp derp. I'm good at this, guys. I swear. Brain. Brain. There we go. Maybe? Spins all the way around for this. This is silly. Let's take a glance over here. No sign? Okay. This bunker is a decent location. Hey!
A poet once said, "The whole universe is in a glass of wine." We will probably never know in what sense he meant that, for poets
Why not
do
finish
like to
this?
be understood. But it is true that if we look at a glass of wine closely enough, we see the entire universe. There are the things of physics, the twisting liquid which evaporates depending on the wind and weather, the
Sorry.
reflections in the glass, and our imagination adds the atoms.
Why not?
The glass is a distillation of the Earth's rocks, and in its composition we see the secrets of the universe's age and the evolution of stars. What strange array of chemicals are in the wine? How did they come to be? There are the ferments, the enzymes, the substrates, and the products. There in wine is found the great generalization. All life is fermentation. Nobody can discover the chemistry of wine without discovering, as did Louis Pasteur, the cause of much disease. How vivid is the claret, pressing its existence into the consciousness that quenches it.
Maybe.
If our small minds,
Loop
for some
this one
convenience,
in.
divide this glass of wine, this universe, into parts, physics, biology, geology, astronomy, psychology, and so on, remember that nature does not
Loop
know it.
in these two.
So let us put it all back together, not forgetting ultimately what it is for. Let it give us one more final pleasure. Drink it and forget it all. Richard Feynman, 1960.
Okay, so I started working on this while the reading was happening. Most of this area is going to be... So let me take a quick snack. We have a 6x7, or no, 5 by 6. Wow. Math magicians can count. 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28. So we have 28 blocks total, and we have 30 here. So the trick is which 2 are not in the main area. So trying to think of the densest way that we can pack things in. I'm basically playing Tetris with this. In a very real way. So let me just sketch this a sec. So if we have the T in the bottom left. The other thing is these cannot be rotated. So they have to appear in these configurations. Ugh. So basically what I'm seeing initially, and just we'll have to see if that's okay, is the T there adjoining the block there, except we also include this block, which puts us at this. We try putting the 4x there. And if we then adjoin this one, so that place there, we put this one here. Then it's just the one cut in there. And then we tack this on. So that's a puzzle. Then we have what's trying to be a couple of environmental puzzles here. And it's really making me wonder. Additionally, while we're at this, let's clear that one. I know it's not a perfect match. That's kind of the point. So we have this vat of red here. We have this, which looks like it should be an environmental. Oh, sorry, thank you. So we have this, which looks like it should be an environmental. It looks like it wants to be, but we don't have a fill on that bit. Additionally, we have this stretch here. So I need to just make a note about so red red tetramino. I'm gonna call this a bunker. Welcome on in, Snakebird Priestess. And yep, we've been working. That's one of the big things that we've been doing today, is trying to get this worked out. It's not completely exhaustive. It's based on the lake. We made sure to identify what everything is. So the black triangles are the obelisks. That is the obelisks that have the lists of environmental puzzles on them. We've got the green and the cyan are vaults, where you get the things for the basement of the windmill. We've got the blue dots are lasers. The big white dot is basically my "this is home" dot for when I'm actually mapping things at the lake. And the magenta dots are audio logs that we have not found. Those correspond to the lotuses. And the red ones are the yellow lotuses. I also have 2 triangle puzzles to find still, according to the lake. But we've been using this to help track things down. Sadly, I don't have too much longer today. I think food just arrived and I'm hungry, but we're going to try and at least get the big swoosh on the side of the mountain. Okay, so we are here. To get the big swoosh, we have to continue, what is it, clockwise around. I should do it. It's been a while since I've looked at this, so we're not going to go at full speed. Because I'm scared of, like, skipping. Realistically, if I just go faster, I can iterate if I have to. So it's big swoosh time. Whee! Because I don't think that we ever got this before. Wait, did I goof? I goofed, didn't I? Oh, I had to get on the grass. Heck. I know what I did. I had to get to the grass. That environmental puzzle was the first one that you found? You had no idea they existed before. Oh my god. That's an awesome first one to find. Cat, don't get stuck in the blinds. Justify. Don't get stuck in the blinds. Okay. Okay, so really quickly. Give me a very, very, very quick moment. Random shiftily shifts has line puzzles the game going. It's going fantastically. Give me like literally about 30 seconds just to keep Justify from getting stuck in the blinds. Oop, wrong scene. That one. Bringing your kitten over to the stream. I'm gonna see if I can get him to cooperate for a brief moment. Come here, come here. Hey. Those are my earbuds. I know you guys can't see quite what's going on. Oh god. Hi, kitten. Hello. Hello. Say hi to the stream. Aw. Justify wants to be set down, so I'm gonna... He's the runt of the litter. It occurred to me the other day that in August they're going to be about a year old, which is crazy to think about because they're still the little kittens to me. He's adorable. Nah, he's actually special needs. So a friend of mine rescued their litter. They were a litter of 3. She still has their sibling, Admiral, but Justify and Pharaoh we adopted, and they've been fantastic. I'm trying to think, what was it? It was like September is when we got them. But Justify in particular has cerebellar hypoplasia. So he's a wobble cat. He's not the most coordinated. He could never be an outdoor cat, and well, my friend has only really dealt with barn cats and outdoor cats. I'm more of an indoor cat person. I worry a little too much to let them freely run outside. But we're still working on the whole harness training thing. They will cooperate with the harnesses, but not the leash. So we're still trying to get it so that we can take walks. But random. Speaking of adorable stuff, your brother apparently had another puppy. Oh my god. Puppies are adorable and fantastic. So now, take 2. I have to remember to get to the grass strip. Justify is trying to stand on a box so that he can look out the window. Got another. Ah. I got you. Any idea what kind? You know, not necessarily in terms of breed, but like, what am I supposed to do here? This? Yes. I was trying to figure out where the jump off point was. He was wandering around for a bit this weekend and some of today before he left. Aw. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! I just need a little bit further. Please? Yes! German Shepherd Husky mix, supposedly. Ooh. Okay, so we got the big swoosh on the mountain. I think that one just... Yeah, the only obelisk nearby is the mountain one, I think. I mean, there's the one that serves the temple sort of area, but... Nah, that's a mountain one. So, we have 15 of those done now. We have 13 of those left. Also, it occurs to me, since we've had some new folks pop into the chat, this is where we are currently. I also know that the obelisks as I call them, are lists of environmental puzzles that give a sense for the approximate direction in which that puzzle lies. So we've been using those to help track down some environmental puzzles. In terms of for each obelisk, the mountain one, we've gotten 15 out of 28. For the temple monastery thing, 16 out of 20. For the village area, 19 out of 30. The desert, we have 16 out of 20. The trees area, we have 9 out of 14. And for the castle hedge area, we have 17 out of 23. So that totals 92. Which means that we now have... How many do we have left? 13 and 4, 11, 4... So 8... 21... 32... I count 43 left. A lot more adorable than your current dog, but that's kind of how size works. Yeah. So, we also have 2 triangle puzzles left that I know of. And as of right now, I think 36-ish audio logs. So, okay. Where are we now? We are... There's one not far from here, I think. Because we're approaching the trees with the sounds and stuff. So... No, it should have been around there. Hold on. There's one that should have been close to this dock. I think. Assuming I'm not completely off my rocker. Because, we departed from this station and arrived here. Somewhere along, this cut in, I think there was a Lily. Your current dog used to be your brother's? My parents, still have my old man sneezy cat, Oscar. He really is an old cat now. We've had him since I was in, middle school, and he's always had sinus trouble, because his mother actually died of feline herpes, and, it caused permanent sinus damage for him. So when I say he's sneezy cat, what I really mean is he tries to paint the walls and the trim around the house with his snot like he's Jackson Pollock. I know, the most flattering description. But no, I adore him. I don't get to see him nearly often enough. His sight is kind of, his declined over the years. He's got arthritis in his hips. He is fat. He's this tabby cat, though. One of his fangs fell out a couple of years ago. And by that, I mean, my mom sort of noticed that, like, he was eating gingerly, and that, and the vet had commented before that he had, you know, just a fang that was, like, loose-ish. So just, you know, sort of keep an eye on it. And she took a look at it the one day, and it basically dropped out. Just, the only thing that was keeping it in place was, well, we don't even know what. There was nothing holding it in the, socket, though. And so he's down a fang, and it makes him look grumpy, even though he's the most amiable cat in existence. He lives to be in your lap and cuddled. He wants attention, he wants pets, which of course is, he's also a snot cannon, so there's a certain risk associated with it. If you live in my parents' household, you get used to, you get used to sort of the rattle and the catch that goes along with him having a bunch of snot to let loose. And cats' sinuses are way bigger than you'd ever think. My mom described what he sneezed out as being like banana slugs. But he's fantastic. And just loves people, loves attention, and is fantastic. No sense of smell, no, you know, sense of sight failing slowly. but he's still enjoying life. My parents, it's not gonna, yeah, that's the description. My parents, at one point enclosed, so the back porch used to be open, but they put screen around it. They screened it in so that, the cats could be let out, onto the porch. And especially on, like, warm days, he begs to be let out and just enjoys sitting there in the sun. We are also so far past the log that I was looking for. Although there's another somewhere out here on this peninsula. Because, So I say this because over there is the village, which corresponds to here. We are in this neck of the woods. And there's a dot down there. So we're looking probably towards the exterior edge of it. Although, I've wondered why this cut-in is here. Is there anything? Am I blind? Is there a spot check to make? I don't know. The castle over there also still has, I think, a couple more environmental puzzles for me to chase along the outside of it. But they're a pain, and I'd rather hold off and do those when I get to, because there's also, around the end of this, there's moss on the end of the cliffs here that is very clearly an environmental puzzle that I just haven't worked out the exact angle or approach that I'm supposed to use. So, we'll be getting that at some point. I'll probably be working on that tomorrow. So, I don't normally stream on Mondays lately, but, hey! But we actually have 2 days of the Witness this week. So we have today, and we have, tomorrow at about 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I was about to say EST, but no, it's EDT. It's EDT, because it's daylight now.
O Lord God, helper of those who seek you, I see you in the garden of paradise.
Give me a quick moment to just mark this off so that I don't forget to.
And I do not know what I see, because I see nothing visible. I know this alone, that I know that I do not know what I see, and that I can never know. I do not know how to name you, because I do not know what you are. Should anyone tell me that you are named by this or
over
that
here,
name, by the
ostensibly.
fact that one gives a name, I know
I don't,
that it is not your name.
I don't have a clear enough idea
For the
of
wall
precisely
beyond
where,
which
so we're
I
basically
shoot
just gonna have
is
to
the
comb the
limit
whole
of
damn
every
thing.
mode of signification by names. Should anyone express any concept by which you could be conceived, I know that this concept is not a concept of you, for every concept finds its boundary at the wall of paradise. Should anyone express any likeness and say that you ought to be conceived according to it, I know in the same way that this is not a likeness of you. So too, if anyone, wishing to furnish the means by which you might be understood, should set forth an understanding of you, one is still far removed from you. For the highest wall separates you from all these, and secludes you from everything that can be said or thought, because you are absolute from all the things that can fall within any concept. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
We're still hunting for some of I love how it's like puzzle hunting is what is like the designated what we're doing here, except it turned into audio log hunting. I feel like all these audio types are the type of mind screwy philosophy that would get along great with Antechamber. Yeah? Stage, we have food. That may have been a mistake. Dear? Are you okay? Should I be concerned? But yeah. Okay. I know that there's a couple in this general area. Not necessarily, like, precisely in any given spot. I need to write down what areas I've screened. We took a look around the bunker. We took a look around, swamp. The Tetromino swamp. We got the right village. You're fine. Puke. Are you... Do I need to come check on you, Staged? That said, we are a bit past the point where I was planning on wrapping up, so I should wrap up. Let's see if we could finish doing our quick screen of this spot in particular, the monastery temple thing. This would be a great, like, place in general to hide audio logs. There's so many spots that have limited visibility. But that, like, if you stand at the right spot, it'll be readily apparent. I keep seeing, like, notches in the stone and things and thinking, wait, audio log, and then I get kind of sad again because, yeah, something tells me that I'm gonna have to revisit the, precision of my map. Along the, railing would also be obnoxious, but par for the course. You good for real? Might just need to get some sleep. It's been a day. I'll be wrapping up in a few minutes here. Then we can curl up. Okay. Where am I going? I'm also... I'm very hungry, so... So... There's a vault. It's closed. Oh. Somewhere proximate to... It wants to be puzzle, doesn't it? Oh, 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 oh. Haha, we got another. So we're up to 17 for this area. But now we've got more witness tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic. We're doing a lot of spot checks, a lot of, like, seek things out. Find the weird... That shape there looks like a puzzle with a notch taken out of it. Which begs the question... Is there anything that completes it, or am I just seeing things? Because it looks like there would be a line along there. I have gotten that one. I don't know, though. That's a really thin line. Like a really thin one. Nah. So we're looking for logs atop the rocks. There's ostensibly a vault somewhere in this whole region. How do I like this game? I love this game. Like, Biker, is it okay if I call you Biker? Nah, this game is fantastic. We're basically doing completion hunting at this point. Been working on my map. This has been based off of things that I still have yet to do, so it's not exhaustive. But it's got the obelisks, so the stones with the environmental puzzles listed on them. It's got the lasers. It's got audio logs that we have to do. It's got vaults that we have to open. And it's not shown at the moment, but it also has triangle puzzles that we have to get still. But yeah, lots of, like, completion hunting stuff. What was down here? This was, yep, a vault. And we have gotten that one. Seeing if there happens to be... This is the one that we opened previously. Now, this game is fantastic. At several points, I've been just gushing over the fact that it does so much to teach you without ever... other than the audio logs, without ever uttering a word. You have no text tutorials or anything like that. It's just... Someone used a phrase at one point to describe this that I found fantastic, and I think it was that it's a meditation on learning in a lot of ways. I really liked that way of phrasing it. So yeah, and then we're blocked out of there, so I need to, if I want to check the woods there. The audio logs do also include a lot of philosophy. I keep running into walls. First-person navigation is not my strong suit in the slightest. Meditation's a good way of putting it. So, just to confirm. So that's one, I'm counting ones left on this. 2, 3. Yep. So we have 3 puzzles left on this list. This was one of the cool ones. This is one of the ones that helped me learn that these were lists of environmental puzzles. I started looking at the front of the temple and stuff like that. So we have these. Oh god, stop. Trying to think, because I think I'm wandering too far. For possible vault. We were in there, yeah? I think so. Maybe? It looks like the one vault that we were in. The bamboo area is a great place to hide audio logs. That looked like something lighting up on the ground, but... This is a great area to hide audio logs and such. I get lost in here so easily. Like, on a good day, my sense of direction is questionable. Okay, let's see. I love the views that crop up in this game. Remember when I said I get lost easily? So we know this is the twisty tree. I would not be surprised if there was an audio log somewhere up here. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Yeah, we're lost in the woods. Gotten a whole bunch of the ones that are on the outside of these trees. Lines of moss and such. Yeah, I think we're just about done for today. We'll do at least a partial screen on this if I can tolerate it. There's spots that seem more inclined to have audio logs than others. Like they get tucked away in little places. That are like you're sort of expected to come through, but aren't necessarily gonna like look closely at each time. Things where you have to walk around them to get a different perspective because they're halfway tucked behind things or tucked behind from one direction. Nah, I think it's about time to wrap up, though. This has been a fun session, though. And silly, and what face, and I look forward to delving right back in tomorrow. So we'll be continuing the completion hunt tomorrow. Still blind. And no, I mean the gameplay, not the streamer. My spot checks are questionable at best. So I'm just gonna leave us with a nice little vista. It's okay, spot checks are hard. Now, where's the spot I'm thinking of? Right over here. Boom. So let me take a quick look at stuff. So once again, we have a map. I just realized I haven't saved like the whole damn time. So save. Nah, we're gonna keep working on this, and hopefully we'll also get a chance to refine the map at some point. Because I do plan on the big thing is I want to make this so that it's not just particular to what I'm looking for, but so that it is something that other folks might use if they so choose. So probably releasing a paint.net that has all the layers and stuff, because paint.net is a free download. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue for folks, but now giving sort of a map with locations and stuff. In any case, let me take a look at who all is live. As I mentioned, we have another Witness stream tomorrow at about 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We also have a Hat in Time we've been working on, and that's on Wednesday at about 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And on Friday, we have probably the last Antechamber stream. It looks like we're only a couple puzzles away from finishing the... Looks like we're only a couple puzzles away from finishing the blind, and I'm thinking that we're going to revisit some of the... I'm thinking that we're going to revisit some of the puzzles and stuff and do them at a more appropriate level, because I've been using endgame skills for early puzzles in a bunch of cases, and I want to play around with them some. So, who are we? Who are we heading on over to? Are you guys feeling a little raindrop dry? It looks like they have Symphony of the Night. I don't know what MOMAM stands for, but Symphony of the Night race. So, sounds good, MQ. Nah, I had a blast today. Let me set up. And like I said, we have more. We have more coming. Can I brain? Hold up. Make sure that I have that typed in. Nah, I had a blast today, and I'm looking forward to more Witness tomorrow. I know we've been a little inconsistent about Witness streams, and dang it, I want to finish this. I want to delve into it, and it's not for the sake of like just finishing it. It's because I want to finish this. Oh, Kelvin! Yes, we are just finishing up. Hey! Nah, sadly, I am just wrapping up. It's a bummer. Heck. Weird schedules are weird. We will be live again. Oh, you just woke up? Oh. We're going to be doing another Witness stream tomorrow around 3:30 Eastern. And we also have a Hat in Time on Wednesday. I don't know. Do they still have you on the crazy rotating schedule? You demand more stream. I think that Staged might have a problem with that, considering last I heard there's an order out for Cuddles, and Cat Cuddles don't quite cut it. At least for him. Nah. Nah, I wish I could stick around for longer, but I need to not drive myself into the ground. Plus, we had like an 8.5-hour stream on Saturday because of the La Mulana randomizer race, and I finished a seed. I finished a race seed. Dead last by like plural hours, but I finished the damn seed. And I just... You'll most likely be asleep. You're 1,500 to 2,300 local. Ooh. Sorry. Nah. We're gonna go, I think I like the idea of throwing a host or raid over to Raindrop Dry, who's racing Symphony of the Night. Really quick question. When we raid, do you guys get ads? Five hours from now is your start time? Yeah, sounds like Wednesday would line up better, because we'll be going from yeah, I think that would pick up the tail end of Wednesday. Which is probably, isn't that like Thursday for you guys or some crazy stuff? Silly Australians. Nah. We're gonna go. Now the DSC's over starting, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to catch streams. I got you. And it doesn't help that I shifted to earlier. I got you. Nah. In any case, we are As I said, we're throwing the raid over to Raindrop Dry. Let's see. Our raid message today is going to be something along the lines of puzzles are everywhere. So use with your emotes of choice and all that jazz. Yeah, in any case, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I'll be working on posting the map stuff probably after tomorrow's stream for the early version. And other than that, have a great night.